Hello, my name is Rosina. I'm an educational psychologist and I'm the clinical lead for the Haringey 18 to 25 transitions pathway in North London Mental Health Trust. And what are some of the things that we do? So as a transitions pathway, we see ourselves as the key service providers to help young people who are transitioning from CAMHS into AMHS. So while we are the team that supports young people in transitioning, we don't see ourselves as telling young people what to do or what help should look like, but rather we see ourselves as peer support or being able to walk alongside the young person in their journey into adult mental health services.
What's the process like when someone's coming to transitions?
Yeah. So ideally, a process of a young person transitioning from CAMHS to AMHS is that the conversation starts from as early as 16 to 17 and a half. So we're notified by CAMHS that we have a young person who has some severe mental health challenges and some complex mental health needs, and they might need support from adult mental health services. So we as a transitions team would meet up with clinicians. So firstly, we encourage CAMHS clinicians to have this conversation with young people and parents. And big thing is we always want consent from young people for CAMHS clinicians to have conversations with transitions team. We then meet up with the CAMHS clinicians. We might talk about the needs of the young person. We talk a little bit about their story, their history. We get to know the young person. We also want to hear the voice of the young person coming through that. And then we try and develop some form of a transition plan. The CAMHS clinician then is encouraged to take that back to the young person where they can co-produce that transition plan. And if there's consent from the young person, what that means is that as clinicians or professionals, we then take this back into the adult mental health services teams, and we think about the young person and their needs, and we think about the different pathways or different interventions that are available to help this young person as they're transitioning into adult mental health services. And if they meet the threshold, they then accept it. And then we try and have an overlap of care between transitions and CAMHS. And the reason for this is because we really want to embody trauma-informed working, right? That's the North London way. And so we try and connect with the young person through their CAMHS clinician. We get to know the young person, and that's when we start to develop that trusted relationship with now an adult worker in adult mental health services. So by the time the young person turns 18, and they do require adult mental health services, they have this relationship with a peer worker or community engagement worker or someone in the transitions team who then notifies them or keeps them updated of this is what care is going to look like now when you turn 18. And we sort of open them up to that information, we talk about things. And during all of that, we're also trying to help young people learn more about themselves, also help them to connect to support in the community, maybe connect them to help with their college or uni. And so we really try and create a holistic transition service for them as they're transitioning into adult mental health.
Thank you so much.